So this is a letter from Jupiter, Florida, to Pauline, your mother, and it's from your Aunt Anne, who is Aunt Anne?
She's the brother of Daddy.
The sister of Daddy?
And the sister of Daddy.
Okay. So this letter is dated February 16th, 1970. Dear Pauline, and you can interrupt me at any time if you want to make comments.
Okay.
Thank you for your note and the very pretty Valentine card. So nice of you to think of me, and I do appreciate it very much. So this is written February 16th, so she must have gotten it, her Valentine's card from Pauline. We are so sorry to hear about John and how bad the arthritis is in his back. Dad had a younger sister who was hopelessly crippled with arthritis in her early 20s. She was in a sitting position and rigid, but could move her arms just a little. Her little hands were all curved, and she picked up articles between her fingers, so managed to feed herself. She had the disposition of a saint, and we all loved her dearly. Mother had her with us for years, as none of Dad's family wanted her. When we moved to New Mexico, I believe Aunt Emma and Uncle Lee, Ben Watt's father, do you know who Ben Watt is?
No.
And Mother took her.
Well, her mother's the same mother as my father had.
Right. Well, this is Aunt Emma and Uncle Lee. Okay. Took her and cared for her till she died in her 40s. So the arthritis tendency comes from the Heron side and not from Mother's. Seems to me like Uncle Lee was somewhat crippled with it also. Aunt Emma was a saint, and I have it in my back neck, knees and hands. But so far, it is only painful. Thank the dear Lord, just pray it stays that way. Mother's father was past 66 when he died, and it was a heart attack, if I remember correctly. Now, Mother's father, okay, I guess that was a...
That was, that's my grandmother writing that letter.
Well, this is Aunt Emma writing this letter.
Oh.
And her mother's father...
Okay. You know, maybe it'll come to me later, the relationship.
Okay. Probably brought on by the war between the states, as he had 3 plantations and was having papers drawn up to free his slaves. Mother said after they were freed, some left and returned, but most stayed on as had been so well treated. Mother's mother was 21 or 22 when she married our grandfather, who was 60 years old. Whew. Mother's mother, died with pernicious anemia, and she had a sister who did too with it. Aunt Annie is the youngest half-sister. Grandmother remarried 3 or 4 years after grandfather died, married the very handsome, well-educated tutor whom grandfather had employed to tutor his 3 daughters. Mother was born after his death. Okay. Please give all your family our best wishes. We pray that John gets no worse and won't suffer. Thank you again for your card and note. Love, Anne.
Wonderful as Daddy's sister.
Mm-hmm. So this one is dated March 4th, 1964, from Randolph Air Force Base.
Oh,
And it's addressed to you.
is it Ruth's writing?
We'll open up and find out. But what's remarkable about this is it's got a half-cent stamp on it.
That's what Ruth did. It's for fun. Something I would have to go pay some more on it.
You'd have some postage too. Okay, let's see what she says here.
She was a lot of fun.
So the card inside the envelope says, "Dear Buddy."
I'm her buddy. I'm Ruth's buddy.
Did you call each other buddy?
Uh-huh.
Okay. "Dear Buddy, this is a test of the post office, and we'll find out if, number one, the half center will pass unnoticed, or, number two, when they try to deliver it, they will undercharge and make you pay only 4 cents on the postage due, or if that will complicate their bookkeeping system and have to charge you 5 cents, give you back a half center. Or, number three, call a special session of the Advisory Commission on Departmental Research and Investigation into Related Inequities of the Cookie Collector and the Post Office Department of the United States of America. Or number four, or what do you think? I'm hesitant to put my return address on it because of the embarrassment I'd feel if they tried to return it to the sender. Happy collecting, Ruth. So they actually did charge you a postage due of 5 cents. So it looks like they went with option 2, and they simplified their bookkeeping because they didn't want to charge you 4.5 cents.
Ruth was just so much fun. It was just awful. How much fun she was.
So the backside of the card says, anyway, you might end up with a cover that has socked on the nose Ben Franklin. I'm not sure why she called it socked on the nose Ben Franklin. Maybe that's where they do the cancel the stamp.
Yeah.
That is the specialty class of letters delivered with postage affixed that is below the post office rates. That is all.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, she was a lot of fun.
Yeah, she sure was.